So hello all and welcome to my channel Expedition Expat. Today we're going to be doing a spot of metal detecting. I have my trusty Bellotta shovel and my Garrett 250, which is an entry-level detector, but seems to be working for me at the moment because I'm quite new to the game of metal detecting. We're going to be looking for things in these ploughed fields here in the region of Terra Alta in Spain. Not the best weather today, it's rather cloudy and it's been raining a hell of a lot, which is unusual for this time of year. But yeah, recently we've had some good finds. I'll just spin the camera around so you can see this paddock here that we're going to be looking for things in. Just recently I was able to find a Spanish cob silver coin from Felipe VI, dated to around about 1650, as well as a few Roman coins as well. So hopefully today we can find something half decent and I can post it here on the video. So keep tuned and welcome to the channel. So we're currently going up and down this ploughed area. So far we've found nothing, but my dog Peepo seems to be enjoying himself, running around and getting some fresh air. Let's move location, and I'm going to try in that green field you can see there that's not been ploughed. In the vineyard that I was digging in before, there was no signals whatsoever, hardly any signals, which is good because there's not a lot of trash. But if you're not getting a single signal, it's better to move and try somewhere else. You can see out in the distance that there's a lot of low cloud settling over the mountains there. There's plenty of fields to go at, so I'm going to try a different one and let's see if we can find anything decent. Today we haven't found really anything of any real interest. This particular region, I was telling you before, it's famous for its wines, hence the amount of vineyards that you have, but it's also well known for the Batalla de Ebro, the Battle of Ebro. One of the largest battles in the Civil War of Spain took place in this particular area, and as a result, what we do find a lot of, I have hundreds of these now, are bullets and other such military devices. This here I think is an old trading token, but these are really the only things that I've found today whilst out and about. It's very wet, the ground. It's been raining non-stop for 3 days now, so it makes it very difficult to dig. All the mud gets stuck to my wellies. They're not looking so bad now, giving them a bit of a clean off, but it sort of clumps up and it makes it very difficult to walk. And then also when digging, the mud sticks to the shovel, and often or not the thing that you're looking for is stuck to the back of the shovel. So yeah, it's quite testing really in these conditions, but yeah, we'll probably give it another hour or so, and then if we don't find anything, we'll head home. So we've actually got a signal in this field. It's a decent signal. You can see how much pain it is digging in here. It's just literally, you know, it sticks to the shovel, it sticks to your fingers. But anyway, we've got a signal in here somewhere. Oh, we did have. Oh, there we go. Okay, so let me just find a little clearing. I'll see what we've got. Oh, I can already see it. So that is it a coin or a button? It's a coin. That is the first coin of the day. very difficult to determine what that is. Let me clean it up a little bit and then I'll get back. We can see a little bit of detail coming through on that there, and oh, it's just started raining. Great. I can just make out peseta there on the side. I can see the S, the T and the A, and it's got the classic shield. So I would say that is peseta from around about the time of Franco, 1950s. So not that old, but it's the first coin. A little bit crusty, but it'll do. Field, some 10 yards from the other coin I just found, I have an 82 signal. Now, just so you can feel my pain, you can see like how much crap is just sticking to this shovel. I've already put the shovel in and attempted to dig out whatever it is. Oh, I'm just gonna, oh God, that's heavy. I'm just gonna lift that out and plonk it there. You can see that most of the muck is still stuck on the end of the shovel. Let's turn back on. So we've got it out the hole, and it says it's over here, so let's see what we can find. Nothing as of yet. Oh, yes. Aye, there we go. Now then, that's a nice sight. Oh, move it away from the detector. So another coin, another toasted coin. I'll give that a clean up, see if there's any details on it, and I'll get back. So it's an old copper coin, and there is a little bit of detail coming through on there. You can see sort of the inner ring and some detail on there. So maybe when we get it back, get it cleaned up, we'll be able to find out what it is. I would say that it's an old coin, certainly not modern, and I would estimate it from being from the 1800s, that sort of era. So yeah, nice little find. That's made my day, because it was looking like I was going home empty-handed, so at least I've got some stuff to do when I get back, cleaning these up and see if I can retrieve any details from them. Another hole dug, not far from the last. We seem to be doing well in the middle of the field here, exactly in the middle. But I've just pulled the mud out, and I've not bothered doing it live because it takes too long with the mud being like it is. But it looks like an old trader's token. I've had a few of these in these fields. An old lead trader's token. So it has some details on there. I don't know if you can make that out. I need to invest in a better camera if I'm going to do this properly. There we go. Yeah, so it has some details on. The same on the reverse. There's some number 54 there. But yeah, it's an old lead trader's token. Quite a nice find. I've got a few of those. Signal in the 80s. Looks like we've got a little friend there, look. Shut up, detector. Christ. I'll just zoom out a little bit. Oh look. A little buckle. That's nice. don't really know too much about buckles, but I know other people get excited about them. So if anyone knows anything about it, what year it's from, it'd be nice to know. But yeah, it's cool. A little buckle. Looking like my perseverance has actually paid off, because I've got another signal here. And it's between the 60s and the 70s, which would usually indicate a coin of some type, a copper coin. So let's give it a dig and see what we can find. Another little coin pop up. It's a bit damaged. You can see there that is a Franco coin, another one, and it seems to have eroded in one point. It's got a hole through it. Very likely that maybe somebody had that in the pocket during the Civil War and was blown up with it in their pocket, hence the hole. Otherwise it's just erosion, but you don't really see them eroded like that of this age. And that would be a 10 centimos Franco. So this field's not it's not too bad after all. The coin here. I'm not bothering with the process of digging it up because it takes too long and it'd just be boring, but it looks like it's the same as the last one that was damaged. 10 centimos and Franco. Yep. Yeah, that one's more intact. See if we can get a date off it. '69 or 59, I believe. Well, it must be 59 of being Franco. 1959. A lot of Franco coins in this field. Not a very nice man, he wasn't. Good friends with Hitler, I believe. So, we've got another hole dug here. I've already found the object. And it looks like it's another old trader's token. It's got Barcelona on the back, I think. I think that's what it says. Yeah, Barcelona wrote on the back. And that's a heavy lead trader's token. They're always nice to find. We're back with another hole, guys, and looks like I've found something else from the Civil War. I would imagine that this is the back of a round. You see the way it's shaped. I'm not 100% sure, but it looks that way. Anybody any ideas? If so, leave some comments, because I'm stumped. Oh, it has a pin inside, so you can see how much my feet are sinking into the ground here. Just you stand on it and your feet just sink in. I've either got really, really big feet or I'm just taking the mick. I think I'm taking the mick, but it does look like somebody rather large has stood there. Anyway, it's home time, methinks. Found a good few bits and pieces. Didn't have any luck until this last field, so it's time to get home and get things cleaned up, and then I'll give you a little update regarding what we found, and see if we can get any details off any of the coins. Call it a day at that. In my opinion, it wasn't the best day metal detecting, although I did find 4 coins and some Civil War relics, so not too bad. There are days when I don't find anything at all. I'm just going to show you what I actually found before I take it home and start to clean things up. So 303 bullet, a buckle, not sure what era that's from. This strange object, which seems like a piece of scrap metal, but who knows. This, which I initially thought was a piece of bone, but then on further inspection seems like the handle of a kettle or something. This object here, which seems to be like something from the Civil War, from a gun or so forth. And then some other bits and pieces, the tokens, 2 tokens, 3 coins, which I think are all from Franco around about 1950s, and then the large copper coin, which we still need to identify. As you can see in the back of the van there, I've got all my tools, so it's multi-use, and then my detector popped down the side there. Need to get a decent place to put that, but yeah, until the next one, take it easy, guys.